Hello, fellow closure crafters, and welcome to Advent of Code or Advent of Witchcraft Day 2. Yesterday I showed you all the setup with the paper server. I'm connecting from Emacs, but you can use any closure capable editor that can connect to nREPL. And yeah, let's play around a little bit more and see what we can do today. So yesterday we created this basic Christmas tree, not very well decorated and a little bit of funny proportions. But that was just sort of an appetizer, right? So today I actually want to start by finding a cooler location. So I really generally like mountain biomes, and I feel like for this Christmassy stuff, we want to have snow, maybe like a mountain cottage. Um, stuff like that. But first we need to find a cool spot. And so I've already done a little bit of looking around. So I have this little thing. So I saved the location. Basically what I did was using this lock thing and Emacs's, evaluate and insert capability, or CIDRs I should say. I can sort of, put my current location into my source file, and then just, assign that to a variable so that I can jump back to it later. But I can also teleport myself to another location. In this case, I'm taking my current location, this tree location, and adding a random number between minus 2500 and plus 2500 to the X and Z, which is sort of the horizontal vertical position, and then, or I should say, longitude, latitude, however you want to think about it. And just going, 70 blocks up so that we have a nice high vantage point. Yeah, and so this allows me to just sort of jump to random locations and see where we are. Oh, this is coral. That's cool. Okay, it's not what we're looking for, but it's somewhat rare, right? So a bunch of squid. That's fun. Okay, so yeah, and oh yeah, we got some like desert cactuses here. That's cool. So, in case we want to do something with that, I'm just going to say def coral lock. And now we have that for later reference. So I already found a couple cool spots. Found this broken nether portal on a kind of a deserted island. Guess I didn't evaluate this yet. Yes, I thought this was kind of a cool little spot. Little isolated, but can have a look around. What else is here? But again, not what we're looking for. Then another spot I came upon was this Jungle Bay Island. Yeah, I need to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Right, so like we're sort of like in this jungle biome, just a bunch of bamboo. I guess it's actually a river rather than a bay. It kind of felt like a bay to me, but it continues there. So yeah, again, cool enough spot. Oh, here it maybe gets a little, yeah, but it's not the kind of mountains I'm looking for. I don't know if we need to start, fishing further out. I mean, the thing with Minecraft is that you can go for pretty high block values. It's just going to generate the chunks that it needs. So let's go out on a limb. Okay, that's already more mountainous, somewhat. Let's wait. Okay, the renderings, I think is this actually how it's, oh yeah, this is actually how it's rendered. Whoa, we got some mad cliffs here. But yeah, I feel like there's also still some rendering that's sketching up. That's, or is there? Is this really how it is? Okay, this Caves and Cliff update definitely leads to some funny stuff. This can be intentional. Alright, well, I guess we got what we asked for. This is wild. Look at this shit. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So, okay. I don't know how amenable this is to the Christmassy stuff I was wanting to do. I guess these are these lofty peaks? Is that what this is called? No, this is just taiga. What is this? Oh, just taiga. All right. Let's try. Let's say this, you know, just in case. Weird peaks. And look around a little more. I mean, I kind of want to have something that feels like alpine. Is that really too much to ask? Okay, so we got some more rocky stuff here, and then some birch forest on top. What is this? Oh, what's the blue stuff? What's happening here? Oh, that's ice. Is that ice or packed ice or something? Yeah, packed ice. That's cool. Okay, maybe. Oh, and I'm in the snow, and I'm getting cold. All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so I know I'm just wasting time, but this, I already find it so amusing to just jump around the world like this. What do we find here? Desert village. Nice. Wait, is that desert or dessert? Desert, right? I think. Jungle. I mean, surely 50,000 blocks out, we should be getting a little bit of everything. More icy stuff. Okay, these are definitely mountains. Okay, maybe this is what I'm looking for. Oh, another portal. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, so is this again like, okay, no, I can walk on this, I don't sink into the snow. Little mountain stream. And that gives me the boat recipe. Yeah, so this is, you know, like usually when I start out, especially if it's a new world, you know, I'll just kind of look around like this and just try to find, you know, a spot that inspires me, a spot that I think is cool. Oh, now I am sinking into the snow. Oh boy. Whoa, and a bit of lava there. Okay, so let's say we maybe, you know, build a little bit here. Let's maybe clear off some of this top snow here. How deep does the snow go? This is okay. Smooth down the snow. What is it? and then we just say XYZ air, and then same thing we did yesterday. Actually have a helper somewhere for this to make this easier, but just add what does that look like? Nope. Did that do anything? Okay, okay. Let's go. Got this wall easier now. Okay, how about can we sort of make this slope up a little bit more organically? I think we can. I feel like drop the lowest level and then go a little bit bigger. Right, and then do the same thing again. Let's maybe actually go a little bit irregular here. 17, 16, 18, I don't know. Alright, alright. Got ourselves a nice little platform. And maybe we can make a path here or something. Here. So here I actually, let me see if I can still find this. I had this like, I had a mega chop. There it is. Yes. Okay, so here is a, okay, first of all, I think I need to give myself an X. Alright. So say add inventory, let's say I give myself a diamond X. Right. And then got some stuff here. So oh yeah, I need to require my markup namespace. So this is a Witchcraft main namespace for sort of generating Minecraft's text markup stuff. So you have a way of sort of adding. So here, oh yeah, I'm fancy. I haven't defined fancy. Right. So what markup does is basically use kind of a hiccup syntax. So looks like this, right? So in this case, I'm gonna get the name of my item is gonna be this alternating different colors, which kind of stole from Caves of Cut, and it looks really cool. So that's fancy. That's normalized text. which is just sort of running text through the Minecraft server, because then it sort of cleans up redundant markup. Let's see if I have this one in hand. So the item in hand is my diamond axe, and then how did I actually here, set display name. Oh, did I? Surely I've added wrappers for this. Right. Set display name, right? Yeah, and I think we don't need to go through the meta if we use this. Right, so this is what it actually comes out if you then run that through mockup render. So it's mega chop, but with these paragraph signs in between, sort of like ANSI color codes in a way, to give it some color. So okay, does this work? All right, so we have the Mega Chop 9000. We're gonna give it some lore. Or do I not have set lore yet? I do. So where's the okay? Nice. And then yeah, that's actually all I need. And so now I'm gonna add an event listener. Gonna listen to for the player interacting. So basically, the you know, you're doing something with the item in your hand to the world. And so then we're gonna check the material of the block that you clicked on. Let's get rid of some of this debug stuff in here. And so when the item in your hand has the name, you know, this one, and the name of the material you're clicking at ends in -log. In other words, it's like a spruce log or a oak log, or you know, it's basically wood. Then we're gonna find all the blocks that touch it that are wood as well. And so here I actually need this one as well. Yeah, so this is a function that I've sort of been copy pasting everywhere because I've sort of have a couple different versions of it, and probably should make it into Witchcraft proper. Just not really sure of like a sort of general purpose API yet. Basically, this is sort of what we use to traverse stuff in the world, sort of run a fill algorithm. So for instance, in this case, you know, we touch a single, so the idea is you chop down or you chop at a single block of a tree, and the whole trunk of the tree breaks. That's what the mega chop does. So this is basically neighbors is like a single step to find all the neighbors of a block, given these XYZ differences to look into. So by default it looks in both X and Z directions but not in Y, and finds everything that is not air, but so that's configurable. And then fill is sort of the recursive version of that, right? So that's what is that? And in this case we give it a different predicate saying break everything basically that has the same material as the material we clicked on. So gonna, oh yeah, don't have the events namespace yet. So yeah, so I started to see some of the different APIs that are in Witchcraft. SE, I guess. Does that work? Okay, so let's see. So yeah, just kind of wanted to have my magical X basically, because then we can go and clean up some of this stuff. Boom, and then those leaves will disappear. So basically kind of this mess that we made, these floating trees, don't need any of that. Just gonna clean all of that up. Any more floaters? Can I reach that? Yes, I can. Yeah, and then those leaves should disappear naturally since their trunk is gone. All right, so now we have a nice little spot that we're gonna make Christmassy. Who do we have here? Are these? Oh yeah, there goes. Hey goats. So and with that I passed the 20-minute mark. So today was just a bunch of prep stuff, but we found ourselves a nice location, and tomorrow we'll start building some stuff here. Actually, did I already save this location? Let me do that just in case. Mountain spot. There you go. So now we can always return here and continue. And that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.